She is a YouTube sensation with a video that got more than 1 million views. But there's an amazing story behind the woman who built a prosthetic leg out of Legos. In fact, if you go online, you will find more than 30 videos posted by Christina Stevens of South St. Louis. The story behind the story is pretty amazing. As you're about to find out, this Washington University researcher is now on a mission to make a difference.
Good pushes, Phyllis. Keep that going.
At Washington University's Assisted Technology Lab, they're training people the proper way to use their arms when they can no longer use their legs.
Our participants are people who are new wheelchair users. Squeeze. It's okay.
Christina Stevens is an occupational therapist.
There you go.
She specializes in wheelchair biomechanics.
First time.
Yep, there it is.
Yay. Basically what happens is people are not taught the correct way to push, and so they start pushing in a way that's bad. And pop,
Her
yeah!
colleagues describe the 31-year-old South St. Louis resident this way.
Skilled, hands-on,
Yep.
passionate.
Oh, see there? I can still get it.
There you go.
Her clients say she understands what they're going through. It was January 2013.
I was working on my car. I was changing my brakes.
When all of a sudden the car slipped off the tire jack and all 2,900 pounds came crashing down on her left foot.
Believe it or not, it didn't really hurt that bad. And that's because I damaged some of the nerves in my foot.
As soon as her husband was able to free her foot, he rushed her to the hospital. In addition to the nerve damage, her foot was broken in 8 different places. As the days passed, it just never healed properly.
I was frustrated by the fact that I had to be with that foot all the time.
Doctors said it would take multiple surgeries to save it, and even then they couldn't guarantee a functional outcome. So Christina opted for amputation.
And I knew that a prosthetic with a good energy storing foot would probably enable me to lead a more functional life.
Months later, she says her body may have changed, but her quality of life hasn't. And the therapist in her decided that someone might benefit from her experience.
I got my first prosthetic.
So she started sharing her story on the web.
It's actually really hard to describe exactly what it feels like to walk on a prosthetic leg. I couldn't find anything that was, ran the whole spectrum from the crush injury to getting your prosthetic and beyond. And so I decided to start making those videos.
And I think she's doing it in different ways to capture people's attention to get the information out.
After posting them on YouTube and Facebook under the name Amputee OT, her rather unique take on things
These are stump socks.
helped her develop a small following. Then, with one 5-minute video, she went viral.
One of my colleagues said, you should really build a leg out of Legos. That would be cool. And I thought, man, that would be cool.
So Christina went to work. Using skills she learned as a child, she spent 45 minutes one day and an hour 15 the next to build a prosthetic leg out of Legos.
It's really more conceptual than functional, I would say.
The time-lapse video quickly had more than 1 million views, and it helped support her larger goal, to destigmatize amputation.
People are afraid of amputees and stumps, and it's scary. I hope that those videos will make them less afraid.
The human spirit isn't as fragile as the human body. It can be sewn back together with the thread of determination.
I think it's just important to give people a different perspective, that having a disability doesn't mean your life has to stop.
More back, there you go, more back instead of up.
So Christina Stevens continues her work in the lab
I got a different foot
and online, helping us all to see that even when you lose a limb with the right attitude, you'll be amazed with what you can find.
Well, that makes me feel like I'm doing what I should be doing.
Well, if you'd like to learn more about Christina or watch her videos, we can link you to her website when you go to this story on the Making a Difference page on KSDK.com. And a reminder, if you know of a unique positive story or of an individual making a difference, let me know by email at mbush@ksdk.com.